welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. Thank you for your love, your support. I appreciate every one of you that have subscribed to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I actually don't take it for granted. Okay, so in today's video, this is a quick one and it is a very simple and easy tutorial. So you can use as a beginner, you can actually make this. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to sew an elastic waist on either a jumpsuit or on a dress or on a romper. So it depends on what any pattern that you want to use it for, but basically the idea of this tutorial is how to sew an elastic waist. It is a very simple process. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, if you have not subscribed, please, I will appreciate if you hit on the subscribe button and then hit on the bell also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so our online classes are, the registration is ongoing. For those of you that want to register for our online classes, we have 7 classes presently. We have a corset class for those of you that want to learn how to sew a perfect corset. We have the beginners class, that's like the foundation for those people that are just coming into sewing. And then we have a ready to wear class for people that want to go into ready to wear, that want to sew clothes and carry and sell online. And then we have a trouser and a jumpsuit class. We also have an advanced class, and then we have an intermediate class. So you can send me a message. You can see my number scrolling through the screen. Just send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be using a romper. That's like a short jumpsuit. So I already have my pattern laid out. So this is the top part of my bodice, and then this is the down part. This is the knicker part. Whether knicker, trouser, or jumpsuits, all of them, they are the same process. So what I'm going to do now, so this is for this kind of dress, you really don't need to add a dart to it. So all you are going to do when you are measuring, when you are taking your measurement, your waist measurement, you are going to make your measurement bigger than usual. You can add as much as 5 inches extra. You understand? So for instance, what I have here now is 20 inches, because this 1 inches I'm going to use to stitch. This is 20 inches. Normally I'm supposed to have about 16 inches. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can add as much as 4 to 5 inches extra, because you know it's an elastic, so it's going to pull together. So you actually don't need a dart. So the same thing that you are going to do on your trouser part, or if it is a gown, the same thing you are going to do. So this is the trouser part of my jumpsuit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take it back to my machine, and then I'm going to join it on this crouch part like this. So this is the crouch. So I'll join it and then come and show you how to add our elastic. So these are the elastic. So you can use any elastic of your choice. You can use a tiny elastic, but for this I'm going to be using the bigger one of 1 inch. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'll join and then bring it back and show you. Okay, so I finished joining my short on the crouch. So in case this is a jumpsuit, you just join on the crouch part, so you could see my short is looking straight and okay. So the next thing that I want you to note is, this depends on which part you want to add the elastic. You can decide to add an extra inch. That's if you are using a 1 inch elastic, you can decide to add 1 inch extra on your top, on the top part of your bodice, or on the down part. So it depends on the part where you want to insert your elastic. So now for the elastic measurement, you should use at least, so what I have here, the elastic, what I have here, I have 20 inches. That's what I'm using for my waist. So the elastic that I'm going to cut out, I'm going to cut out about, depends on how and long I want it to be. So I'm going to cut out about 15 inches elastic for this. So 15 inches is going to be okay. So you can reduce it. You can reduce with 5 inches. So it depends. Since I'm using 20 inches, so I'm going to cut out 15 inches. So this will help me to snap the waist together. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this like this. So I added extra 1 inch to the top part of my dress. That's my body. So I'm going to take this. So that 1 inch, that's where my elastic is going to sit. So I'm just going to come like this. So this is my the down part of my short. So I'm going to take it like this. That extra 1 inch that I added. So this is 1 inch. So I added a little bit of another quarter of an inch to it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my shorts now. I'm going to go and stitch using, depends on your stitching allowance. So I'm going to go and sew this. I'll secure it. That's the down. This is the down. I'll go and secure it and then bring it back and show you, making sure that this part is just 1 inch. You can add 1 1/4. You can use one. So it depends on what you want. Any of the two will work, or either of the two. Okay, so I finished stitching this. So this you can actually do in two ways. You can just take this and then you place it down like this, and then use that. You remember that quarter of an inch that I added just to fold to secure the edges. But if you are using an overlock, you can decide not to add the quarter of an inch. You can just use the 1 inch like that. So if you are using an overlock, you can just place it straight directly like this, and then you do a top stitch here. That's, you top stitch it to the end. After top stitching it, you pass your elastic through the casing and then you secure on the both sides. But if you don't want to do it that way, you can take this like this and then secure. You secure it to this down part like this, and then I'll pull it to this end and then secure it, and then I'll bring it down. So I think we should go over to the machine and do that. Okay, so I've secured the first one on this side. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull it down to this end like this. So I'm going to secure it down. So make sure you do a very strong stitch on it so it doesn't snap when you are trying to pull the elastic. So the next thing, so because of that extra inch that I added, I'm just going to have enough room to close up my elastic casing. So I'll just fold it a little bit like this, and then I'm going to start giving it a very clean top stitch. So like I said, if you can't do this, you can do it first and then passing your elastic through it. So I'm going to start stitching right now. It is a very simple process. So make sure it is straight, because you know the rope is showing on the right side. So I'm going to secure the sides. I'll take it back. So you see, go back to the table and see the finished look. So it looks so beautiful. So at the end of the day, so you can see how it is looking. So you see, this is the inside, so it is beautiful. This is the right side, also it is beautiful. So you see, it came out very beautiful and fine, neat. So you can actually use this for your boo-boos. You can use them on your jumpsuits in case you don't want to add a zipper. You can use them for your dresses, for your gown, Ankara short gowns. You can use them for your children's dresses. Depends on any pattern. You can use it for literally any pattern of your choice. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, I will appreciate if you hit the like button to make me know you appreciate what I did in this video. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.